Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Humphries. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college
First and
football.
20.
Georgia does that as well.
Come on, ref.
Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3.
Shit. It means pause.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Running back has it on the screen now. And tackled there by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. The Dogs will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. And they're trying to punch it in here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And they'll start tonight with a
That has
run
to be a
that
safety,
goes
yeah.
nowhere against this fired-up defense. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on third down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And he's
How?
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well,
Fuck's sake.
down, the defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams.
And you just continue to see the...
Tonight, I don't wanna feel pain. Starting from my feet, got the diamonds on my chain. I wanna take a tip for me, can you pick a day? Tonight, the animals say we coming out to play. You can make the right decision with the wrong one. Tonight, I'm trying to fuck you with no condom.
Between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Lovely Washington. We'll take that.
Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
Oh, he paused the game and now it's fucking glitched.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh my god, how's that not a pick, bro? That's such a poor pass. I'm in his head, bro. That's a pick. Come on, man.
Dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And here comes a deep shot.
Fuck me, man.
For a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now.
He's so shit, man. He's so bad, bro. How? Just giving him shit. He's not even playing well.
Oh, he missed it. It's no
fucking hell.
Still trail by a point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Bulldogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Rashada.
And then he gets a pick from. He's not even on my screen, bro.
Going the other way. Can they catch him? Crosses the 10.
He's not even on my fucking screen, bro. What kind of shit is that, bro?
For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream.
This guy sucks, man.
Defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. It takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to it. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this. And the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Offense in hurry-up mode. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. It's a fumble. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
This game is stupid, man.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now the offense has reached the red zone. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. He's got a lane, can he make the end zone?
Looks like
He
shit,
takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point puts them in front by 1. Now they get set to kick it away.
Wow. I scored the field goal.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Haynes. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware.
Wow.
Touchdown, Clemson. This quarterback
Let him score shit like this, bro. Fuck me, man. If only was doing it, just pissing that shit. Okay, so fucking bad.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful 2-point try. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver and end around. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its trap.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Rashada. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh,
what?
By a normally very reliable
what? Come on, man.
The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way.
I don't even play well, and this type of shit that's going on, bro. He's wide open, bro.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the back gets the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability. At the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Thank you.
That's a big third down defensive play.
A really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
That is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What's going on? Obviously, will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Another delay of game penalty. What in the world is going on with this offense? So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bulldogs have come to the line to run the hurry-up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that.
I still can't pick anything. Oh my god.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. Quick throw, testing the middle.
Wow, I don't know how we didn't get that. It's a pick.
Defense
It's a
and
pick.
great chance for the
Jesus Christ. What am I throwing?
Incompletion sets up a second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Yes, Nitro double.
Into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll run it into the end zone. The lead up to 3 points now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks to the left for a quick throw.
Fuck right off.
And it's complete downfield.
What?
In a big game before he goes out of bounds.
Okay,
the
man.
offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Looking deep.
That was an old pick. Oh my
Dropped. Would have been a huge game.
What?
Could not collect it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to throw yet again. He fires it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy
Call timeout, call timeout, call timeout, call timeout.
Down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
It's going to kick him out. Fuck, it's going to kick him out.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he finds his target. He has the first.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Extending the play now. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Oh, I'm right there.
The tight end heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The clock is still running, not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Can't get up.
Move the sticks using his feet. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now.
There's no fucking way, bro.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with
This
how
game
this
is
first
fucking
half has ended.
stupid, bro.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Fuck.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Miller's going to wrap up.
Fucking hell, this thing just gives up dumb shit, bro.
Kevin Connors
Fuck.
for a halftime update.
Oh, it's glitched. Yeah, we're fucked. It is. Yeah, we're fucked.
Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half.
Oh, my days, bro. I'm not gonna see that. Pick it up.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Yeah, the defense coordinator this
Be
week
it,
telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The receiver's got
What
it.
did he think that I thought it would be? I don't know, man.
Losing 3 yards there.
What did he think I would run? What did he think I think he would do? Yeah?
You cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion.
Come on.
Now.
Good
He
defense.
was off target. He got hit
Good shit, Raylan.
as the third down pressure worked.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime.
Yeah, this is glitched. Oh my god, bro. This game is so fully made.
We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
Fuck's sakes, man. I got a bad bitch in my pop house right now. She got a little Gucci gown ready to get popped down. I don't know what I just done, bro. Bro.
Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Hey.
EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Tigers will kick it away.
Why did I not? I have to do, bro.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Nothing wrong. What so fucking hell? Is it?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go.
Jesus, have mercy upon us all. Jesus. Wow.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball
Threw the ball like he's a fucking goalkeeper.
He decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30.
Good shit, Fraser.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Go on, Tyreek Hill. 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 Touchdown, Tyreek Hill. Come on. Huh?
Let's check out the
That's on it. Come on, man.
Huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking for his big tight end.
What a catch.
On the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett.
Go on, Fraser. Go on, Fraser. Touchdown. Let's go.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Good shit, boys. And all this new money, niggas, new money. You wanna act like that if you need money.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
I got investments. I got businesses. 5 figures in a day. I got witnesses. Yeah, we buy and sell. Yeah, we sell and buy. I cook it wet, but I sell it dry.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Close to the tight end.
Wow.
The freshman is
I don't know how that was a picked up or fucking poor.
We're going to see a repeat. Remember last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first time.
Lovely, come on.
Incomplete. He was hit.
Let's go.
Threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And off the bounce, that pump will roll out of bounds. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. On first down, it's play action. Fires this one deep middle. Oh, can you believe it?
Had him. Isaac, you had him. I had this, bro.
Bring up second down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And the Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
That might be one of the worst passes I've seen I've done in a while. Holy fuck.
The important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
That's caught. It's Haynes. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Tigers will line up here on first down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First and goal, handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Here's a carry for the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I really thought on second goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
Oh, there's no way he didn't get that. Oh, my days.
No, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Good shit, Washington. Go, Washington.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Complete on the shovel pass. Finding some room at the 25.
Oh, Patrick! Evans gone! Evans gone! Evans!
Touchdown!
That was nasty!
Ran away from the defense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there.
What a shovel pass!
Star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he's got his man.
What kind of defense is that, Isaac? Oh my god. Not good.
He's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On the ground, trying to...
Good shit, Jalen Wilson.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here.
Come on, defense.
As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Come on, man. What kind of defense is that? Shocking, man.
The extra point cut the lead to 14.
Shocking defense, man.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Tuttle.
Good shit, Tuttle.
At the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Dropping back. It's Rashada. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion.
Took out my whole receiver.
I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Moore. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Tackle on the play at the 22-yard line. First down for the offense.
The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Yes, good sack.
Made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time.
Good sack. Come on.
Once again, no escape.
Tavius.
Really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And now the
Can't go
offense
for
will
penny.
call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about
I don't
what
think
they
go
saw
for it.
there. Wanting to make an
Oh.
adjustment before this critical down. They've converted
Phone
one
number
of
over
their
there.
2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Oh, this guy could even go. You can't go for it, bro.
Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have
That's
a
poor defense,
first
but you can't go
and
for it.
goal. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
That's him. He's him.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running a quarterback sneak here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry.
fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's one for you old school fans, Kirk. The fullback just powering it in from short distance.
Yeah, I'm with you. What a moment for the fullback. Usually he's just stuck to do the grunt work as a blocker, but here you get an opportunity to punch it in on the goal line, and you make the most of it.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. Second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To the air, it's Rashada. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who works his way wide open. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Dogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, that's a great job by this defense at getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage and makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but broken tackle produced a solid gain there. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They'll go for it on 4th down for a 5th time. They're 3 for 4 so far today. Quarterback drops back, fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. To throw, it's Rashada.
Wow, bro.
3rd time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 20, past the 10. Return, a pick 6. Touchdown, Clemson. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half?
The same guys getting fucking same shit all over again. The same fucking holding. I've got 2 touchdowns to put off for this fucking guy. Can't hold him, bro.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. He's swarmed by the defense. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. As this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Rashada. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Chris, 1,
It's
2,
fucked me up, man.
3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
Trying to find room. It's Haynes.
Not
And the
fair, bro.
defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
It's gonna fucking